Rab explains it all. Math, chem, physics never fall. Subscribe and learn. Ace every test, so Rab explains it best.
Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to this video and welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn how to convert word phrases to unit rates. In fact, by the end of this video, you will be able to solve these examples. Let's start solving examples. A car travels 450 miles in 15 hours. How many miles does it travel per hour? In this type of question, when we talk about unit ratio, order matters. Why? Because we need 1 unit for numerator and 1 unit for denominator. In this specific question, we have mile per hour. So mile will be for numerator and hour will be for denominator. So do we have the numerator? Yes, the question says 450. So write 450 if it is not difficult for you. And hour for denominator in 15 hours. And the unit will be mile per hour. Are we done? No. When we want to write unit ratio, we must convert the denominator to 1. We must make it 1. How am I supposed to do that? Look, I want something like this. 1, something in the numerator, and mile per hour. Really simple. I can divide this by 15. Am I allowed to divide only denominator? No, of course not. Every operation that I do with the denominator, I must do exactly the same with the numerator. So I must divide this one also by 15. 15 divided by 15 will be 1, and 450 divided by 15 will be 30. So 30 over 1 will be 30 mile per hour. And this is the answer of this example. You buy 5 pounds of apples for $15. What is the cost per pound? In this question, we want cost per pound. So cost will be for numerator and pound will be for denominator. Do we have the cost? Yes, $15. And do we have the pound? Yes, it is 5. Here I have dollar. The unit was dollar. And in the denominator, I have pound. As I told you, I must make the denominator 1. And again, the unit will be dollar per pound. How am I supposed to do that? By dividing this denominator by 5. Of course, I must do the same with the numerator. If I divide this by 5, I'm going to have 3. Finally, I'm going to have $3 per pound. This is the unit rate of this example. Let's solve the next example. A factory produces 900 light bulbs in 3 days. How many light bulbs does it produce per day? So we want light bulbs and we want it per day. So this one will be for numerator and this one will be for denominator. Do I have the numerator? Yes, 900. So 900 and in 3 days. I'm going to write for light bulb, I'm going to write capital L and capital B. So capital L, capital B, and per day, I'm going to write day here. Of course, I want the unit rate, so I must make the denominator 1. So light bulbs per day. As I told you, I must make the denominator 1, so I must divide this by 3, and I must do exactly the same because I'm not allowed to do one operation only for the denominator. I must divide this one by 3 as well, so I'm going to have 300, and the final answer will be 300 light bulbs per day. A student types 1,200 words in 20 minutes. What is her typing speed in words per minute? So this one will be for numerator and this one will be for denominator. Do I have any value for the numerator? Yes, 1200. And do I have any value for the denominator? Yes, 20 words. I'm going to allocate W for words per minute. As I told you, I must make the denominator 1, so word per minute again. When I want to make the denominator 1, it means I must divide this by 20, and I must do exactly the same with the numerator. And I'm going to have 60. So the final answer will be 60 word per minute. And this is the only correct answer of this example. Skydivers falls 150 feet in 3 seconds. I want to write the unit rate, but this time question does not force me the numerator and denominator. What I must think with myself? What is the common unit for the speed? What is the common unit here? Is it feet per second or second per feet? You probably have heard feet per second, right? Second per feet is not common. So here I'm going to write feet per second. Do I have any information for the numerator? Yes, it is 150. Do I have any information for the denominator? Yes, it is 3. And the unit will be feet per second. I want the unit rate. So I need the denominator to be 1. It must be divided by 3. And it must be divided by 3 as well. It's going to be 50. And the final answer will be 50 feet per second. A pump moves 42 gallons in 7 minutes. In this type of question, you assume that the first thing that the question gives you is the numerator. So gallon will be the numerator and minute will be the denominator. And of course, gallon per minute is more common. If you don't know which one is more common, which one is not more common, just assume the first unit that the question gives you is the numerator. Do I have any information for the numerator? Yes, of course, 42. For the denominator, 7 gallon per minute. What should I do? I must make the denominator 1. How am I supposed to do that? By dividing this one by 7. Of course, I must do exactly the same with the numerator. I'm going to have 6 over 1 and the final answer will be 6 gallon per minute. Here you can find more examples and I strongly suggest you to solve them at home. If you have any question or if you wanted to share your answer, please feel free and write them in the comment box. I will try to answer them as soon as it was possible for me. Thank you for watching this video.